To get ready. Good morning and welcome to another adventure into Brawl. I am Craig, aka In Around Plays, aka Demonic Teapot, and today we are playing with Tidus, Blitzball Star, which is an amazing Azorius, very cheap commander, but being cheap doesn't mean he's not great, because what he does is, I'll tell you once I re-add him, and it would help if I spelled that right. I'll tell you once I re-add him back into the deck. There he is. There he is, back in. Okay, Tidus. So what he does is, whenever an artifact you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on Tidus. Whenever Tidus attacks, tap target creature an opponent controls, which is great because he's going to get, the more artifacts we play, the bigger he's going to get. And when we attack, we're going to be able to give him that little bit of protection from the bigger creatures by tapping them. Yeah, that's it. That's what he does. So in this deck, we've got lots and lots of cards to help him do just that. So we'll start off on the lower end. So we've got the free spells like Chrome Mox, Mishura's Bubble, Mox Amber. So they're the spells that we're going to hold in hand if we have them from turn 1, 2. And then as soon as he's on the battlefield, I can start giving him those counters. So if we're playing against a red deck, then he's going to get protection pretty quickly from those, you know, lightning balls and lightning balls. Lightning balls? Lightning balls? Bolt. Balls on the brain. Okay, so we've also got Esper Sentinel, which is going to tax them for wanting to cast non-creature spells. We've got lots of other good stuff like equipment cards. We can, I know it's an enchantment, but we can slow them down a little bit. We can also bring stuff back from the graveyard later on. Then moving up, we've got some fantastic cards in Emporium Thopterist, and that's going to create a if he's on the board, it's going to create a artifact Thopter every turn. So if your opponent knows your commander, they are going to want to get that off the board pretty quickly. But hopefully with a couple of spells like Phoenix Down and the other one is Elixir, we can bring him back. Hopefully. We've got something to give our legendary creatures ward, just to give them that bit of protection. And then we've got a great Mendicant Core, which, if you don't know this one, this was from Aether Drift, and its power is equal to the number of artifacts you've got. So, yeah, we've also can make him indestructible. We can make our artifacts cheaper. We've got Aether Flux Reservoir. I don't know what is wrong with my speaking today. I do apologise. Aether Flux Reservoir, which is going to, every time we play an artifact or a spell of any kind, we're going to get 1 life. And if we pay 50 life, we can do 50 damage. And for the first time, I mean, I unlocked this card. I got him in, I think, the second pack once Tarkir came out. And I've never used it. Just because at the time, I've never built an artifact deck before. This is my first one, and I didn't think I had the knowledge around artifacts or the amount of artifacts required to build just a colourless deck. So I wanted to use it, so he's in this deck, and unbelievably, well, it is believable because I've played against Ugin. It is a horrible card to play against. The minute it hits the board, the amount of people that concede is crazy. What else do we have in here? We've got some really good artifacts. Simulacrum Synthesizer, Chef's Kiss. So it scries 2 when it enters. Whenever another artifact you control with mana value 3 or greater enters, create a 0/0 colourless contrast artifact creature token. But it gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. So, yeah. You can get big and it can get very, very silly. And then if you include that with Dollmaker's shop and have the second room unlocked, each creature is going to have its power and toughness as big as the amount of creatures you've got. So with all those tokens, I've had games when I've been trialing this deck where I've had, you know, 10 10 10s, but just, yeah, it's just mental. That's just the tokens, you know. Paradox Engine is another great one, because whenever you cast a spell, you're untapping. So if you're untapping your Power Stones, you can play more spells. So, yeah, it's a good deck. And I had to add 5 wastes, just because I love this artwork, and I like to put cards in where I like the artwork, because I'm a big artist from Magic kind of person. And it's still saying YouTube's not live. But it's also saying excellent condition. Let me know if you're having issues on YouTube. It says there's 1 viewer at the minute. Live stream isn't available. Oh no! I've just done the whole intro, and it looks like it wasn't streaming on YouTube. Okay, that's upsetting. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today, and I really apologise about that. So, hopefully it's running now, and I'll just quickly go through it. We're playing with Tidus, Blitzball Star. We're playing with this artifact deck. He is cheap. We've got lots of artifacts in the deck, like a Flux Reservoir, which is going to give us life, and we can pay 50 life to do 50 damage. We've got Paradox Engine, Aether Spark. We've got ways to make our artifacts cheaper. We've got ways to bring artifacts back from the graveyard. We've got ways to protect our artifacts. We've got ways to make our commanders have ward. With Goldforged Thopterus, we've also got ways to make them bigger with spells. We have Simulacrum Synthesizer, which I've just taken it out of the deck, but it scries 2 when it enters, and then it creates tokens that are as big as the amount of artifacts you have. We've also got Urza in the deck, which also creates one of those tokens. So we're going to hopefully get big, and we're going to get nasty. Support Forge, great vehicle, and I'm not a massive vehicle fan normally, but I've added this one because when it enters, you create 4 1/1s. So if you can do Tidus turn 3, and you've got some ramp that you've maybe already got out, and you can get that on turn 4, you're making Tidus a very hefty guy. And then we can make him even heftier with something like Porcelain Gallery unlocking. We've also got Elish Norn to make those triggers of entering the battlefield trigger twice. And we've got a lovely Roaming Throne, so we can double its stuff, so we can tap 2 creatures when it attacks. And with Rune Carved Obelisk, we can also make another Roaming Throne, so we can, you know, do all that good stuff. So it's best to probably just show you, being as that's the second time I've done that intro, and I'm really sorry that it cut off. I really don't know what was going on with that, and now I'm paranoid that it's going to mess up. But it's saying excellent connection, so that's fine. All right. So with that being said, let's get into the queue and let's go. As usual, I've added the deck lists to the description, and I forgot to add it to the SD thing on Twitch, so I'll do that now, because I'm obviously not having a very good morning. I can't add it now. I will add it after this game because I need to so I'm sorry that it's not on Twitch at the minute, but yes, it will be shortly. Sorry, technical issues. Okay, so we're starting off. We're against Goshentai, so we're going against the Enchanted decks. And if you watched the previous stream, we had a bit of a chat about them, and yeah, they are all the same. So Ugin, if we can get Ugin out, then we can just keep getting rid of the stuff that they want. So I'm going to keep this hand. It doesn't really matter. But I'm not negative, and I'm not going to lose. I'm going to win. We're going to make Tidus nice and big. I have got a couple of enchantment removals, not many. The Witch can remove enchantments. But basically, 4 mana, but it's all colours. Return target enchantment card from your graveyard. So they're going to have enchantments that make all their enchantments, you know, creatures have like +1/+1 for every enchantment they have, or I have to sacrifice X amount of cards at the beginning of my turn for how many enchantments they've got. If I'm honest, and again, we spoke about this in the last stream, a little bit dull to play against because every single one of them is the same, so you're always expecting the same cards. I want to get that bit of ramp out. They do play with blue, but I don't tend to... You see, so we're dealing with 3 shrines, so that's what we've got to contend with. So any spell that they play that's affected by the name human, by the amount of enchantments, it's going to start really taxing us. So we'll make Tidus just that little bit bigger, and whenever they play an enchantment, they're going to have to pay the 1. But yeah, obviously not for their creatures. There's a couple of really nasty enchantments, and I was able to, the last time we played, I was able to get rid of, I can't remember what they're called. There was a red one that you have to sacrifice something or something, and you have to do something, and it's mean. I don't like it. Be nice. It's early on a Wednesday morning, and if you can hear lots of banging, it's with this work going on somewhere, and it woke us all up very early this morning, so I'm a little bit tired. But at least it's cooler today because it was just so horribly hot yesterday. Alright, what you got? Come on. Bring it. I'm not going to block because I'm not willing to lose Tidus, but I can make him big. And the good thing about it is, yes, they will have tokens. There you go. So I've already taken 3 damage. Let's see what I can do here. So whenever Ghost Shentai of Ancient Wars, I'm going to again main human. That's going to make him even bigger. So what I can do here is, rather than tapping Ghost Shentai, because he's larger and holds no threat to Tidus, I can tap the token so that then he can't. They either block with the with Ghost Shentai of Life's Origin, or they take the damage. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 1. When you do, Ghost Shentai of Ancient Wars deals X damage to target player or planeswalker, where X is the number of shrines you control. That is a problem. But we also have horrible stuff as well. But I can block that with the Psychic Mender next turn, so I'm going to attack with my nice big 6/5, tap the token. Are you going to swap? Well, it wouldn't be a swap. Just downright losing. But yeah, I can now swap that. It won't kill my Circuit Mender, and we can kill, hopefully, Ghost Shentai of Ancient Wars. I imagine they're not going to attack with it. That's my feeling. Oh, they are. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah. Do they have maybe a... Well, that's not green. Yeah, I'll take 3, that's fine. Next turn, they will want to block with Enduring Curiosity, because that will just sit at the side. And that is, when it dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield under opponent's control. So I'm now going to take 4 damage. Oh, no, 3. Oh, is it? Shrines, sorry, not enchantments. Probably should have done Spell Land, but let's make... and let's tap the token. So I wanted to do a little bit more damage. Yes, they're going to block. double block. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Tidus, the good thing is we've got plenty of mana. We've taken out one of their shrines, which was the one that was doing the damage, the extra damage. We've got a creature with vigilance, so we're in quite a nice spot. So yes, good morning to everyone who's watching. I really appreciate it. Bloody workmen. Okay, ramping. They've not done too much yet. The One Ring is great. We can't do both next time, but we're going to get Tidus back out. Hopefully we'll pull another enchantment. Artifact, I should say. If we don't, we'll play Tidus and then surveil land. Setting up for the One Ring next turn. We can still attack for that before. Unfortunately, okay. Blinky blinky, creating a token. Blinky blinky. Yeah, fine. Okay, no other artifacts. Let's see what we get. The Iron Crag, that is a cheap artifact. That's cool. And I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to hold back this turn. I'm going to be patient. Set up for next turn. Brilliant. So, other permanents you control have add 1 mana of any colour. So, they have plenty of mana. If I... Yeah, they want those blocking tokens. And I guess that's the problem with this deck. It doesn't really... Yeah, okay, fine. They've tapped their tokens. So I'm going to be... I think maybe the best thing to do would be more tokens. At least they haven't pulled any of their horrible ones yet. And their shrines are going to start getting bigger. That's fine. So we've got an 8/8 on the board. We're going to have another 3/4. We can make something indestructible. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the one. And then I'm going to tap the One Ring to see what we can. Let's have a look. See, they'd be able to kill my... Yeah, but I've got first strike. Okay, let's attack into these. We're going to tap that. I should have held up the Loran's escape. My Circuit Mender has first strike. I imagine they're going to Okay, that's now a problem. But I do have protection. They're not going to attack. What can I do? What can I do? What I need is the similar... Maybe I should... I'm going to move the sword over to Tidus. That's interesting. So now they've got two big creatures. But I can tap one of them. Tidus also has first strike. And I can give it indestructible. Let's draw a card. Let's see. Got no artifacts, so I can't make him any bigger than that. But I can. Would that stay an 1818? Or would that go... Yes, that number will... Would that number change depending on how many they have? No, they have 9 2-2s. Okay. Urza, that's good. You. Okay. So now they can no longer give the +1/+1, but they can bring it back. I think that's done. There's nothing I can do. If they attack with everything, I've got 2 blockers. Yeah. Good game. Attack. Good game. Attack. 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 You could just attack, couldn't you? Come on. Just attack. Good grief. Okay. So I'm going to block you against you, you against you, you against you, and that's it. Stop them from being able to blink. I tried. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. It was just unfortunate that I was pulling those lands halfway through. I think every stream I've ever done, the first game I play, I always lose. Yeah, annoying. So yeah. Oh, and today's task is 750 gold, but it's green and something else, so I'm not going to be able to do it with this deck, unfortunately. Let me just add the deck to Twitch, because I did not do that at the start, because I am the silliest of gooses. So that is now set at my current deck on SD on Twitch, so check that out. Let me know if there's any issues with the stream. Thank you very much for the views and likes. I appreciate it. Let me just get set back up again so I've got all my screen so I can see. Thank you. Right, let's get back in the queue and hopefully I can show you what this deck can do when I'm not just pulling a load of lands. I know this deck has a lot of ramp because of the because it's an artifact deck, but I've still got 40 lands in, and I don't know whether to change that or not. I tend to put 40 Kuja. That's my next commander who I'm playing with next stream on Friday. So check that out on Friday. It'll be good to see how another person's deck goes. Okay, so Stonecoil Serpent's going to be great against multicolour. We've got a bit of protection. We've got a cool blade to give us protection, and we've got the Paradox Engine. So yeah, I'm going to keep that. Yeah, so Kuja is a human mutant wizard. At the beginning of your end step, create a tapped 0/1 black wizard creature token with, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Then if you don't control 4 or more wizards, transform Kuja. So what's great about that is they're going to have lots and lots of small tokens. I'm going to save that while there's nothing on the board. Maybe bluff a bit, make them think that I may have a counter spell. They're going to have a look on what's on top of my deck. Secrets. Okay, good card, good card. I think if I get Stonecoil Serpent out, it's just going to die. So really, I don't really want to play any creatures until... I mean, we may start seeing... I'm not going to play my commander this turn. In fact, what I am going to do is I'm going to play Dragonfire Blade. Again, let's hold up the 2. Let's bluff, see if they think, oh, I may have a kill spell. The only thing that obviously they'd be able to kill Tidus with is a sacrifice spell. So let's play you. And then I'm going to hold up Loran's Escape. They're reading it, they want to know, and chances are they're going to have a destroy. They're going to have multiple destroy. But not this time. She is a human noble who, whenever she attacks, she creates one of those wizards that one of those wizards creates. So they're going to have lots of wizards. Okay, that's unexpected. Let's get that gorgeous wastes out. I'm going to equip Dragonfire Blade, and then I'm going to play this for 2. 1, 2. It won't have protection from Queen Brain, but it will have me another thing to maybe sacrifice if I have to sacrifice something. Maybe. They can't target Tidus with that, but I could also make it indestructible if they try and target a kill spell. Big brain, big brain. In fact, I could do that and just slow them down. I may not want to risk losing Queen Brain. Brawl. Yes, I'm going to stick with that land. Paradox Engine will be out next. So I'm going to start losing life each turn. Unfortunately, I can only get the 1 out. I will block for 6, and let's tap you. So they have to either block with the token. They're not even willing to give up a token. Interesting. But I now can block Puja. So at least I can prevent 3 damage there, but damage is going to start happening. So I'm going to attack first. And I'm going to tap you. Then I'm going to play Chimney. That's going to untap Tidus. Make taps bigger. And I'm going to hopefully get another. And now whenever they draw a card, they're going to be drawing extra cards. And yeah. So Blood's Scrivener is going to hurt them, which is nice. We like that. We're in a fairly good, he says. Okay, Black Waltz number 3. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it's going to do 2 damage to the opponent. So yes, my life is going to start going down. I need to kill Harmonic Prodigy. Because no doubt I'll be dead next turn. What's the best way to do this? Let's have a look what they've got in there. Would help if I actually sacrificed it. The 1 ring. But that doesn't count. Now, so that's good. Let's just make Tidus bigger for this attack, because we'll automatically be playing a spell. Next turn anyway. I'm going to attack with everything. I'm going to tap the Death Toucher. The thing is, the next... Okay, that's fine. The problem is, there's not a lot I can do because once they play the ring, yeah, it's done. I have noticed that this gets paired against Rakdos a lot, and as you know with Rakdos, it's quick and it's very difficult to contend with, because lots of kill spells, lots of damage spells, and I'm looking forward to playing with that deck in my next stream. So yeah, Friday 11 AM. Let's try again. That's 2 losses, 0 wins. This is not a good start, and we've had technical issues, but that's okay because I'm still having fun because I love playing Magic, so it's good, isn't it? Right, we're playing against Yuda Selesnya. We've got Chromatic Lantern, we've got Guide Soul, so good life. There should be a lot of life gain in here. We've got a way to bring back a spell. The lands might be an issue. The wastes, yeah. So what I was saying in the last game, I'm not sure if having 40 lands in this deck with how much ramp there is, whether that's a good idea or not, whether I could reduce that a little bit. I'd just like to have Dollmaker shop. Great, okay. I'd just like to have that bit of, so I know I'm never going to be short on land. So we'll play this first, and we'll pass for turn. Rather than playing... I can't play Tidus unless I pull something like that. But I still can't play Tidus. Okay. So let's play Crystal of Altar Cave, aka Chromatic Lantern. We'll save that. So, and let's just attack for one. Let's just be a little bit. So yeah, I can't remember the 3 colour name for this. Not Selesnya. Selesnya is green and white, and then I can't remember. But add 1 mana of any colour. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, that creature enters with 2 additional +1/+1 counters. Whenever another permanent you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, if it had 1 or more counters on it, you may put that number of +1/+1 counters on target creature. So they are going to get very big very quickly. Counters green and white. Perfect. And blue. So they could have a counter spell. Yeah, fair. They do have a counter spell, I imagine. Or they're just reading it. No, they have a counter spell because it's shitty blue. I really hate blue. Okay, fine. You want to do this the hard way? We'll do this the hard way. Fine. Luckily, he's a bit cheap, so he can come out next turn. I don't mind playing with blue sometimes. Replicating ring, that's another issue. So let's get you out. And let's get you out. Phoenix down. I didn't want to waste the Phoenix down on Tidus. I wanted to get the +1/+1 counter for him. They could board white, they are playing with white. Okay, I think. So everything would be base power 4/4, so I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to attack in. Let's do that. Let's take the action. Let's make that a 10/10. Is that lethal? Yeah. That was good. Good. Great game. And that's the best way this deck works. It's getting out there quick, making him big. That's what she said, and getting him to get the job done. Also what she said. Great. Yeah, GG. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah. So that's our win rate ratio for the day, a little bit better off. Let's see who we get next. So I've been building a couple more decks. I'm wondering now we're not coming near to the end. We've still got a good few weeks of Final Fantasy. I'm thinking of doing sort of the next week and a half maybe of Final Fantasy, and then before the next set comes out. Oh my god, what's the next set called? What is wrong with my brain today? I mean, what's wrong with my brain every day, am I right? But what's wrong with my brain specifically today? I don't know, because I can't remember what the next set's called. And that's like a sneeze. But yeah, just going back and playing some old stuff, start saving the gold for the next set. I'm definitely going to do the Mastery Pass, because I just think it's really worth its money. We've got Dollmaker's shop again. Fantastic. We've got some lands, side quests, catch fish, which I like. It's quite a good card. It's quite a good card. And okay, yeah, and we're playing against Garner, Bloodfist of Keld, which I don't know this one. Whenever another creature you control dies, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, Garner deals 1 damage to each opponent. Again, another Rakdos. That's who we tend to pair against. I wonder if they're going to be playing the one that does 1 damage, Walker. God's sake. Yeah, my brain. I'm going to play Ornithopter. I'm going to... Because it's Rakdos, I'm going to save Emporium because I know it's dead straight away. It's a pity I don't have any protection for Tidus. You know what? I'm going to risk it. Because then at least I can, if Emporium survives, and that's a big if, I can start getting Thopters in. Fingers crossed. And that's damage to opponent, yeah. Not going to block. Do they have a lightning bolt or something? Goblin Bombardment, great card. So they're going to be able to kill Emporium, sacrificing. There. There. Yeah, you can get in the bin. Thank you. And I'm just going to grab a what? I'm not going to surveil. I'm going to get Tidus out. Yeah, we don't want them to have a sacrificing outlet. Next turn, let's get out Master's Guide. No blocks, fine. Let's create that 4/4, and also get a +1. And then we're going to attack. That's going to create another artifact. Okay, we're getting a little bit bigger. Again, they can kill stuff. So, and then if I meld that with the artifact, then I can create a 4/4 white and blue golem artifact creature token. Activate only if this artifact or another artifact enter the battlefield under your control this turn. So it's going to Woe Strider. That's going to be coming back with some forward from the graveyard. Okay, we'll block that. Okie dokie. I mean, it'd be great if we could get out let's tap the token. So if they want to defend, they're going to have to defend with their Logomos, Hand of Hatred, and Woe Strider. And we get a concede! Whoop whoop! Second win of the day. That's great. That's a little bit of redemption from my first Rakdos game. But I really don't know why. It seems that whenever I stream, I always lose the first 1 or 2 games. Maybe it's just because I'm a bit crap. I think that's probably the answer. Okay, let's go back into it. So we're at 2-2. Again, 50-50. This deck does play really well. Again, description for the new viewers. Description for YouTube has the deck list. And also on Twitch, it's in the SD thing. Somebody asked me about Discord last game, and after the game, after the stream, I went onto Discord and realised that my Discord had been deactivated because I hadn't used it in ages. So I've reset up my Discord. If you're interested in joining it, then my Discord link is in the bio links thing on YouTube, and I think I've added it to Twitch, but after the stream I'll check that and make sure it is. We've got some great cards. We're playing against Terra. We only have 2 lands, so I'm gonna risk it. Terra is red-green. When Terra enters, mill 5 cards, put up to 1 enchantment card milled this way into your hand. Second enchantment deck we're playing against. I'm guessing maybe it's just artifact versus enchantment kind of thing going on. We exile Terra, then return it to the battlefield transformed. When it's transformed, it creates a token that's a copy of target non-legendary enchantment you control. It gains haste. It's a saga. Put up to 3 lore counters on it. Sacrifice. I think Amazonian built a similar deck where the sagas go back and forwards, and you can keep doing them. But hopefully, we won't let them get to that stage. Hello there. Yeah, so, and I'm thinking for Discord, I'm trying to get to learn Discord. I've had it for years, and I've never really bothered to learn. I'm going to keep that line on top. Never really bothered to learn how to use it, if I'm honest. Ow! Sorry, hit the desk with my knee. So, yeah, I'm thinking that maybe of doing like a sort of deck suggestion. So I might post. Because I don't post the decks that I'm going to be playing until the day of the stream, but maybe I could put them on Discord a couple of days early, and then we can chat about it and talk about any extras that we could add, and things like that. So that might be good. I'm gonna get out Esper Sentinel just because I want to start taxing them for their non-creature spells, which obviously playing sagas they're going to have. What have they thrown away? Yeah, they want stuff in their graveyard. Unfortunately, I don't think I have exile graveyard stuff in this deck. No, actually, I think I do. I think I do. Phoenix down. That's a coinky dink. Right, I'm going to attempt to play Tidus and hope he stays alive. The problem with that is they'll probably have a lightning bolt, something like that can get it. But yeah, so if you're interested in joining Discord, it's now active. So yeah, you can join and we can chat and we can have a good time, yeah. Right, let's make stuff cheap. So we'll play Ozzy, so we can save those +1/+1 counters if Tidus dies, and we'll play some more ramp. I think that's a very good turn 4, and we'll tap Terra and yeah, good. Okay, so next is definitely going to be Paradox Engine into Phoenix down. I think that we'll do Phoenix down after we attack. Hopefully we'll get another land, because then we could do Paradox Engine into Simulacrum Synthesizer. 2. I can't do both. Paradox Engine is so good. I think that's the right way to go. Then I'm going to attack in. She's going to thingy-my-bobby. Then I can play Phoenix down. She's going to attack. Nice. Could do that for 1 actually. It'll only be a small guy, but he'll be able to block Terra without any issues. But then so can Tidus. No. I'm going to hold off till next turn. I'm going to be a bit patient. Hold up that 1 mana. Maybe they think we've got some protection in hand. Maybe that's going to stop them. They're definitely going to need another creature. Excellent. So they're going to put towns on. What are they thinking? Because they don't have any more creatures. And I can tap terror. Oh. Okay. Let's just go in. Good game. GG. Good game. Yay! Oh, good. I'm glad I played the Paradox engine when I did. I know Simulacrum Synthesizer is such a good card. But I won, so it doesn't really matter. So I obviously played it the right way around. But yeah, being able to unblock Tidus is always good, and especially knowing that if they kill it, one, with Phoenix down, I can bring it back, but two, Ozolith keep the counters and just make them big again. That's what she said. So I need to stop saying that joke. That's a dad joke. That's my dad joke. I do say a lot of dad jokes. I'm sorry. Sorin can get in the bin. Okay. We've got plenty of land. We can have lifelink. Hopefully with lifelink and Aether Flux, that would be nice. Okay, so this is the one where they're going to have lifelink. Deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker and return target creature card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, at least it's not the other one that gives them food counters and then can take one of your creatures for its own. Because that's a right dick of a card. Welcome to the new viewers. Thank you for joining. Feel free to comment and all that good stuff. Stops me from feeling so lonely. Oh, Roaming Throne. Great, great, great. I think I should have saved that, thinking about it. Thought maybe having something on the board might be good, so that then I can attach it to Tidus ASAP. But now I'm thinking that wasn't the best of ideas. We have the mana, so but they're playing black. They're gonna kill everything, or at least get me to sacrifice it. Enchant creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. At the beginning of upkeep, enchanted permanent's controller sacrifices an online permanent of their choice. Then that player loses 1 life. I need that dead. But I do have ways to kill enchantment, so that's fine. Alright, let's see what we can do. Okay. I know what Surgical Metamorph is going to become. Oh, they're setting up for the infinite combo. No blocks. No, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. All they need is one more. Can I choose the side? That probably wasn't the right choice. I could have waited and done the Planeswalker. Why did I do that? That was silly, silly, silly goose moment. But that's okay, because Roaming Thread's coming out this How many can I do? I can do one. And it's going to be random. You are going to be a human. It would help if I knew my ABCs. Okay, so Tidus. He's going to get nice and big. I can't equip it, unfortunately. I've played that completely wrong. Let's kill you. You can get in the bin. Yeah, I'll tap you again. And then if they attack with everything, Marauding Black Priest is going in the bin because that's one part. There is multiple. There's Enduring Tenacity. The vampire that works with it is yeah, so I'm going to lose one. And I'm down to 4. That's not good. And I'm dead. I played that so wrong. That loss is on me. And it happened, so fine. But, jeez. Why did I play that then? I wasn't thinking about the future. I was thinking about... Yeah. Yeah. That was stupid of me. Very silly. Good game, though. Good game. Yeah, they deserve that win. So that's 3 wins to 3 losses. That's 50-50. That's still not great for the day. Still not great. So, yeah, thank you for joining and coming to watch the stream. We're playing with Tidus Blitzball Star, which is a great little commander with the Final Fantasy set. Loves his artifacts. And it helps if you play those artifacts at the right time. Maybe attach a creature that, I don't know, gives him life, link, you know. Brawl! We're playing against a blue deck that's going to create otters and do all sorts of stuff. Only 2 lands. We can give Tidus Ward 2. We could maybe get rid of an enchantment. I'm going to keep. So let's start off with White. Yeah, so Brawl, create a 1/1 blue red otter creature token with prowess. So whenever they play a non-creature spell, it's going to get bigger. Draw 3 cards, and you get an emblem with instant sorcery spells you cast have Storm. So if you let him get to that point, it is a problem, a very big problem. I'm going to play Goldforge Thopteryx just because I know it would help Tidus's +1/+1, but I can't help feeling that just having a bit of lifelink and just start attacking and just start getting that little bit of life coming in will help. Having a fly will also be good. I believe that they're holding up the counter spell. I'm risking it. Are they bluffing? Probably not. They probably have 20. No. Okay. That's good. Okay. Hopefully we'll get a land, because it'd be great to each creature not targeted. I wondered how they got around the ward then. I really hate blue. That was a red card. Oh my god, I hate them so much. King of Pie, you... Hello, Tidus. I really like Tidus. Is that how I pronounce your name? I'm really sorry if I mispronounced that. Tidus. Yeah, I really like Tidus. Such a great card. If they don't kill it and return it to my hand straight away. Okay. She's going to come out this time. And I'm going to hold up Loran's escape because no doubt they're going to try and kill it. That's fine. I need more land. Maybe I should have played Rune Carved Obelisk to give me more mana. But yeah, when he works really well. The thing is, I don't have the massive collection of access to cards. So yeah, it can be a bit of...
Save you once, then it's back to my quest. Thanks for the helping
my
paw.
lower end cards that I play with. So I've been trying over the past week to get as many good artifacts as I can. Does it work? Yeah, for the most part. And of course I'm going to attack this turn. I find throughout the day I'm going for roaming throne. Getting those double triggers is great. They're going to probably be able to kill these this turn. They're going to want to...
I've calculated exactly what I need.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Brawl, to be honest. Brawl is a problem.
Together we can shift the current.
Okay. Alright. We can set ourselves up well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Roaming Throne. I leaned into the artifacts and tapping down creatures. Yeah, I said it. I said at the very beginning that I've never really been a massive artifact player. It's not something I've really done that much of. Maybe I should play the Ozolith. No, I'm going to hold up that protection and I'm going to attack Brawl. 2 attackers, and because of Roaming Throne, I'm going to be able to tap and tap. And I can look for 2 artifacts. So let's get out Surgical Metamorph. Oh, that felt so good. 4 wins, 3 losses. Yeah, I didn't really feel like I had the confidence for artifacts, and I know that might sound a bit silly, but because how I started Magic was in paper about 10 years ago, which seems like a long time, but luckily my pod, who introduced me, cheap equipment, get you a Prowler's Helm. Prowler's Helm. I don't think I've got a Prowler's Helm. Thank you for the suggestion. Let's have a look. And I don't think I've got any. I've got common. Is that common by any chance? Prowler's Helm. Yeah, so the way my pod worked was... It would help if I changed that to... Oh, it is on not collected. Have I spelled that right? Prowler's... Let's just search Helm, see what that brings up. Is it colourless? Prowler's Helm. Theros. Am I being blind? Yes, 2-drop. Why can't I see it? Can you see it? Let's try and... Have I got something? It was the... Right, let's reset. Did I press something by accident? So it's... Let's search for Prowler. Not collected. Hmm. Prowler's Helm? Am I being really stupid? Helm. I am not seeing it. Maybe let's get rid of craft. Maybe I've already got it, which is why. I'm not seeing it, dude. Let's tick collected and not collected. Maybe I've got 4 of them or something, and that's why it's not coming up as a craft. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. But yeah, so 10 years ago when I started playing Paper Magic, my my 2 mates who showed me Magic and brought me to it had a massive. Guess Arena doesn't have it. It's Theros set. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Arena obviously just doesn't have it, unfortunately. That's a shame. Let's have a look. And let's do not collected 2-drop colourless. Yeah. Yeah, not on here with the looks of it. That's a shame. But yeah, if you've got any more suggestions, this is the deck list, which is also in the description. So check that out. But yeah, so they had a massive collection of cards. So here's a quick look at it if you wanted to see the visual view, or take a screenshot of it, or just have a look, see what you think. Makes equipped creature unblockable, save for wars. That would be good. I've got a enchantment that does that, and I didn't include it. Maybe I should include it. I don't think I've got, and I don't think there is any. Is there any other artifacts that make it unblockable? That can make something unblockable? I guess giving it Death Touch would make people want to not block it unless they're sacrificing tokens or whatever. Yeah, so I had to go with what the collection that they had, and they were lucky enough to share stuff with me, and I didn't have a massive amount to put to it, so I bought bits and bobs as I went along and created decks. So from that, what they did have a lot of artifacts, but it seemed easy. Getting my head around creatures just seemed easier to me at the time. So I based all my decks that I built around creatures, not artifacts, and I'd add in the odd artifact for ramp and stuff like that. So I didn't really have the confidence or knowledge of artifacts, and then I joined Arena in November 24. And again, I sort of stayed clear of colourless unless it was ramping, or the Throne, or Eldrazi. Again, just because I didn't have the confidence and I didn't sort of teach myself, which I should have done really sooner. Oh, Cotis. Thank you, but I hate Cotis so much. But we can make him unable to scream. Hopefully that will make them see. So, yeah, and I didn't really teach myself. And then when this set came out, like I got Ugin as one in the second pack I opened when Takare came out. And I never played with it until I built this deck. And when I pre-ordered this set, I got Noctis, and again, sort of didn't want to build with him. I was really concentrating on Cloud because Cloud's my boy. I'm going to get Gold Forged out, start building that life, and having flying because they'll want to make him fly. So, what was I saying? Yeah, this is the first time I've used Ugin in a deck, and getting to trial it with I'm going to play it. Don't they make chance? No. And then I'm going to Mishra's Bauble them, so I can have a look what they've got. Is it going to be? You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Destroy target creature. Target opponent gets an emblem with whenever a player draws a card, you lose 2 life. Interesting. Okay. Nardu. Awful card. So yeah, as soon as I'm going to play you. Do I want to? Unable to scream. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell or ability, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield. No, I'm saving it for him because he's worse, much worse. So then I'm going to attack. That's going to tap Nardu. You can get in the bin. 18 ring. Okay. And I'm going to win the turn there. Blitzball Stadium works similar. Your whooping cardboard. So thank you very much. Thank you. I think I have Blitzball Stadium. Maybe. I think. That's interesting that they did that. So I'm going to play 8 Flux Reservoir, which is going to start gaining me life, into Esper Sentinel, which is going to get me more life and more counters. That's going to target him. They're going to look at the top card of the library. They're going to play a land. Blah. I should really probably be holding up. Blue mana for Unable to Scream, which would be good. Okay, fine. Whatevs. Still gain that life, that's fine. And I'm not going to attack this turn. I imagine that Planeswalker's going to come out. That's it, Lantern. Interesting. I've never seen a Kotis deck played this way. Yeah, but I'll definitely check out Blitzball Stadium. Thank you very much for commenting and giving me some suggestions. That's really great. They're going to kill Tidus. I've never seen him played this way.
Will be as dust.
Which is crazy. I'm going to play that. I'm going to play you. And then I'm going to play you. Yeah, look at the top card, fine. And then I'm going to do that. Get rid of that. Oh, yeah. May as well. Take that out. Okay, that stops a little bit of removal.
Is a lesson in
and then we've got a flyer for next turn. Let's see what we can do. I really wish I had some way to get rid of Nardo, because I can do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's get additional now. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. To do 4. Then we're going to do that. We're going to do that to give that +1/+1. Are they going to want to get rid of Bristly Bill? And then I'm going to attack in for that. That's going to give me access to all these beauties. I love this vehicle. I never use vehicles either. Animation module in Tidus is also gross as long as you have the one animation module. Okay. I'll check that out. I mean, playing that, it's going to be nice because I can kill Bristly Bill. They're going to play something nasty. 2 of things nasty. Yeah, I've never seen Kotus played this way. It's really taken me off guard. I expected it just to be, you know, enchantments and stealing stuff, which is why I hate Kotus so much, but okay, none of that triggers, which is brilliant. They've got okay, so they've given themselves a lot of so I'm going to play that. I'm going to do 3 damage to that and 3 damage to you. Okay, I'm going to play you, which is going to give me more life. God, if I could get to 50 life, that would be amazeballs. I'm going to tap you to get rid of that, to give a +1/+1 to this. I'm going to tap that. God, I wish it had haste. And I wish I had more mana. Infecticide, thank you. Thank you for the glasses emoji. And thank you very much for the commenting. And thank you for joining the stream. It really means a lot. And thank you to everyone that's joining. Holy cow, there's 18 people watching. Welcome. I'm just currently, my brain's turning. They've only got 5 life. They've got a Death Toucher. I'm going to hold firm. I'm going to just be patient. If I can get to... I can't play that now, which is a shame. They're going to want to start getting my life now.
Go ahead and run.
Give
I can keep up.
Okay.
You have your family. I have mine.
That's the option they went with. That's interesting. Right. I feel like I can do this. Because I can play one spell, being alive. Play two spell, being 2 life. Play 3 spell, gain 3 life. Play 4 spell, gain 4 life. Gain even more life. Do that. Do that. Do that. Cotis. Get in the bin! Woohoo! Whoop whoop! Oh, that was... Oh, I love beating Cotis so much. That was really weird. The way they played that. I've never seen them played that way. Did I like it? I'm not... I don't like Nardu, for one. Nardu's a horrible card to play against. What are yours guys' thoughts on that one? The win. Thank you very much. If you'd like, you can look at what I threw together. Yeah, definitely. I'll tell you what. Here is my friend link. Also, my Discord is now active. If you want to share your decks on there, come join. The link is on YouTube and Twitch, and I mean, I love talking Magic. I'm still learning a lot. I still don't know nearly half as much as most of the streamers out there. So the fact that you're watching me, it's kind of cool. So thank you very much. But yeah, I love seeing other decks, and I love making adjustments. And I'm not sure if you heard when I was before this game. I was talking about my Discord, and I'm thinking of, because normally I just post the decks on the day of the stream, but I'm thinking maybe of posting the decks a few days before, then we can chat about them. You can share your decks, and then if I've got the wild cards, because other than doing the Mastery Pass, I'm pretty much free to play, to be fair. Then I can amend what I can amend, and then you can also recommend me to try commanders and stuff. So yeah, feel free to add me, Demonic Teapot. I know I'm a bit concerned that I haven't added. Yeah, I definitely. I love talking Magic, and any suggestions is always really welcome. So yeah, so add me as a friend. I'll also play you. That's fine. I play most days, all day, every day, because I'm saying it. But yeah, feel free to join me on Discord and whatnot. And then you'll also get notified of videos and stuff, which may be annoying. So I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, and then the days that I'm not streaming are going to be highlights of the streams. So tomorrow's highlight is Monday's stream, which was I played with Y'shtola, Knights Blessed, which is a great I've been challenged. Let's go. I'll challenge you with my not Stola. Let's keep with Tidus today. Let's play. So yeah, thank you for joining the stream. Yes. Oh, Helga, you're a blue, but then I'm playing with blue. I know it's so. The irony there is. All I'll say is I love playing with blue sometimes. Not all blue spells, but I don't do a lot of counter magic because I just don't find that fun. But I respect that people do it. Well, I don't respect it, but this is a blue hate safe space, so feel free to whine about blue. My one rule for chat and for anything is you're not allowed to defend blue. I will not abide by defending blue. Of course. You can defend blue all you like. So, for those of you watching that don't know Helga, whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value 4 or greater, you draw a card, gain 1 life, and put a +1/+1 counter on Helga. And then you add X mana of any colour, where X is Helga's power. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells with mana value 4 or greater, or creature spells with X in their mana values. So that's going to get very, very big and very hefty. And I'm going to pay a blue and pass the turn. That's all I'm going to do. I've got nothing good in my hand. Nothing to worry about. And I'm going to pass the turn. No, I'm not. I'm going to pass that actually, because it's an enchantment to affect Tidus, but it's good to have on the board. Yeah, so are you thinking of joining the Discord, or how would you like to share your data? You can also email me if you don't want to join the Discord. I've got my email in YouTube. I think it's on Twitch. I really need to check Twitch, make sure I've got all of my Eldrazi. That's what's going on. Okay, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that at all. So I imagine at some point they're going to be taking over all my creatures and being overall horrible. But luckily, I'm going to save that for an Eldrazi. Because why not? They could end up taking one of my turns. So let me think. Could I do both? So I've got 5 mana. If I pay 3, yes, yes I can. May as well make Tidus indestructible. And we will attack for turn and create one of those little doodads, which is also going to make them bigger. Hopefully, now the Eldrazi and that's bad. That's bad. I've got no way to kill it. That's bad. That's bad. Oh. That's bad. I'm just going to keep saying it over again, because is it World Ender where they can just take my creatures? That's bad. Okay, I'm going to play Paradox Engine, and I'm not going to play any creatures because I can't. If they play that Eldrazi that takes all your creatures when it's... But then it won't be cast from hand, will it? You don't like my Eldrazi? No! No, I don't! They're mean! Are you going to be taking all my creatures? Is that what you're going to be doing? Now, be honest. Although, will it work if you're not casting it from hand? I can't remember if that's a cast from hand one or not. Oh, we're going to find out, I guess. Oh, please be nice. Don't be mean. It's like, how are you going to be mean? Oh. But I have got something in hand which I am going to play, which may help me. Which may help me a lot. So we'll see. Oh, nice. Such a great card. You know what? It is so great that I think... She is from hand. Okay, yeah. I thought that might be the case. I just wasn't sure. But that is so mean. I think I want one for myself. So yeah, I'm gonna take one for myself. So thank you for the suggestion on that one. And I'm going to not do anything yet. I'm going to attack with you, and I'm going to tap you. Oh, damn it. Yeah, fine. Although if he'd have blocked with that, it'd get 7 life. So now I'm gonna need the one, and then I'm gonna do that to get rid of you from the graveyard, which is gonna put another +1. I'm gonna do that. I should have put +1/+1 on my Sire of 7 deaths. I'm a silly boy, but that didn't tap that. There's no other creatures, but let's get rid of the birds of the heart. Okay. So far, your deck is very nice. Very nice. Interesting. And I may as well block that. Damn. And a token. Okay, fine. So at least I get that 7 life back, so that's good. That does make that... killing my family, that's fine. I'm gonna get the 7 life. It's also fine, but then we've got 2 life left. Oh, so close. Okay, that's okay. Because I can tap you to tap you. Oh. To tap you to make you a 7/7. With reach. That's fine. Okay, I think I've survived this turn. And I think they're dead next turn. Everything's gonna get unblockable, indestructible. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. I'm going to take it. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why didn't I read the card? Reading the card explains the card. Why did I do that? Why didn't I block? Okay, I'm going to gain 7 life back because this turn I am going to block. I am such a silly goose. Okay. think they're done. Is that it? Do I dare dream? Do I dare believe that I'm about to win against an Eldrazi deck? Get you out as well, may as well. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I just want to make Tidus even bigger, and then we'll I can't pay the 7 life, but I can attack with everything. And I'll block you. And that's it. Is it over? That was close. Whee! Whoop whoop! They're gonna get 7 life, but then they're gonna lose that from a, It was getting my own that saved me there. Getting my own Sire of 7 deaths is what saved me. Definitely. Yeah. Best of 3. Sorry if you've been to talk to me. Had to run for a minute. What did I miss? I just beat the Eldrazi deck. Like this. It was touch and go there for a minute, but I for some reason I didn't read this and didn't block it because I thought, well, I can take the life, that's fine. But they got to take an extra turn, and then I thought I was done. But luckily, yeah, cool, brilliant. Yeah, send me another invite, and I will leave this match. So yeah, luckily I was able to claw it back and get the win. It was a good game. I enjoyed that. So with this deck, we have 6 wins to 3 losses. So we're doing actually all right. Yeah, send that again. That didn't go through. Your deck is a beast, I have to say. I think I need a bit more removal in this deck. Cheese for 10, nice. Yeah, very nice. Right, works better in paper. Yeah, probably actually. I don't think I have. In paper. So I've got a bit of protection though, so that's good, and we can make our artifacts cheap. I love this card. This is good for any artifact deck. If you're not aware of it, a quick creature gets +2/+2 for each artifact you control. So yeah, it's by the time that comes out, hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be I shouldn't have said that out loud, because now you know what I have. Damn, there goes my bloody big gob. Okay, but we can do other good stuff. So let's spread the mana. I could really do with something else to play. Okay, so we've got to work with Flurry. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, copy it, then exile the spell you cast with 4 time counters on it. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. Great. And that's the card. That's also a really good card, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit this turn. Let's see what we can do. I think getting this out ASAP is a good one, although it doesn't help me this turn. Can't do both, so I think I'm going to do that first and start using them and hold up that spell. I think that's maybe the better way to go. I'm going to tap you. Okay. Let's start getting their life down a little bit. Gives them card draw, which I'm not a fan of, but I love Scrawling Crawler. I have that in paper. I built a Selesnya Sovereign Okanaka deck. 0/8. Ooh. Okay, interesting. deck, and I really enjoy playing with that in paper. My pods hate it. Okay. Extra card draw. Extra card draw, which is good for me because we're going to lose more life. Interesting. What to do? What to do? I'm racked with indecision. To call you. That was a Blitzball reference there. Didn't know that reference. Let's make him big. I'm not a fan of Tiger, but I hate Helga less, so I think I'm going to do that. I really want to get those Final Fantasy stickers. What are they? They're not stickers. Don't be a fool. They're thingy mabobbies. Yes, they're going to prevent. I didn't think that through. I think that's a good trade. Or is it? I lulled. I lulled. Okay. Good turn. Good turn. Unfortunately, they didn't lose a lot of life that turn. And I'm sorry for that laugh as well, by the way. That was an awful laugh I just did then. I regret that immensely. I don't want Helga to die, so I'm going to have to keep tapping that. But having 8 protection is a bit of a beast. So that would be a 2-4. Yeah. I think I'm going to hold on to it just for now. And I think I'm going to play that next. Which... oh, no, I could do that next. I'm going to do that. Okay, fine. And I'm not going to attack you this turn. That's fine. It's alright with me. Another land would be good, because then I can start reloading. Yeah, that's it. Pants. So you into bigger. No, we're not going to attack. That's fine. So they're going to be able to get indestructible for attacking creatures. Oh, great card. Unfortunately, you don't get those counters though. Such a, I love Berg. I have him on paper. Great card. Great with my Selesnya deck. Yeah, love Berg. In fact, the whole set is just gorgeous. After Lord of the Rings and Final Fantasy, it's just my favourite set. Okay, don't throw it. See anyone what we want. Okay, let's do this. So that's going to give me a lot of that. A lot of that. Roaming Throne would be nice to have. Then I'm going to do that. And do that. Then I'm going to attack in with everything. Right, so you have a 4/4, so you could kill off the Scrawling Crawler or Foundry Inspector. Good game. Oh, conceding! Francois, that was a really good game. I'm sure I'm down with best of 13. With best of... Oh, I thought you said 13. I read that as 13. I was just looking back at your previous comment, which would have been funny. Boo. Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. Eldrazi Schmeldrazi is all I'll say. I'm not normally this cocky, I'm sorry. Midweek, I forgot it was I lost as soon as I couldn't get counters. Yeah, that would have gone... That. If you could hear me as I was talking, that I love that card. I've got it in my Selesnya deck in paper, and I love him. But as soon as he's on the board, that's it. You're done. Your creatures just get too big, too quick. And then with Indestructible as well. Is this any deck? Can I just play with tap? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Midweek Magic. Last week I played with what did I play it with? And it's the first time I've ever won all 3 games off the bat. I think it was Brawl last week as well, wasn't it? It wasn't Cascade Brawl, and I played with Tifa, and yeah, won every game, 3 games, and it's the first time I've ever done that. Normally it's about 50-50. So let's see how Tidus does on Midweek Magic, I guess. And let's see what... it'll be a alt-art card, because I never get anything other than alt-art cards for the final. And we're going against Smeagol, which is a horrible commander, stealing my lands and getting his ring bearing and all that gubbins. Okay, so we have some very good cards. I love Thousand Moons, Smithy, great card. Which, if you don't have in your artifact decks, highly recommend it. And I'm going to keep this hand. And yes, for those of you that weren't here at the beginning, I have added wastes into this deck, not because they add anything, but because I just love the art and I just wanted to include them in something. I'm not going to play anything this turn. I'm going to end on that. I'm going to keep the mana. It's always good to have the extra mana. Hopefully we can beat them to Smeagol. Hopefully they'll think I'm holding up a counter. They don't fall for it, that's fine. And they're cascading into Blood Chiefs first. Okay. Cascade for me might be really good. Yeah, I'd say that is good. It's just not going to trigger Tidus on this turn, unfortunately, but that will. So, yeah. And then I'm going to play Chrome Mox, and I'm not going to pick anything because I don't want to. And I could put a 1, and then I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to pay 1. to make that a 1/1 with protection from multicolour. So whenever he attacks, I can defend. If he attacks and I block with Tidus, Smeagol could kill it. So I'm just going to hold up and then Thousand Moon Smithy next turn. I think we're in good stead. Thank you for joining. We've got 20 current views and we're at 69 views. Meal for 2. Nice, nice. I'm going to give Tidus life gain as well, and we've got a Nazgul, but we can tap those Nazguls, so that's fine. And I don't know what that is. They can return target creature card from the graveyard. Fine. That's great. I don't think they're going to want to risk. They do, but that's okay. I'm just going to block with that. So, yeah, fine. Yeah, nothing for the Yule. Oh, beautiful. That's gorgeous. That's really nice. I'm going to do that. What do we get? Hopefully something good. It's going to trigger Tidus twice. And we've got a defender. That's great. That's going to give us another +1/+1 counter. And we're going to get an 8/8 known creature. And I'm going to give you Unable to Scream. It would be nice to give it. I did have enchantment that. I mean, they could hold up there. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. Yeah, not bothered about that. I'm going to tap you. Okay. So yeah, it's a 7/7. That's okay. Yeah, I don't have the tapping ability to do that. So yeah, thank you for joining. We've now up to 70 views. Boo, we've lost to 69. Yawgmoth. They can kill stuff by giving it -1/-1 counters, and they get a Birds of Paradise. Their cascading isn't doing that well. I need something else. I need something else. Phoenix down will do. And I'm going to... That would make it into a land. Whenever you cast an artifact or creature spell using mana produced by Barracks of 1,000, create a white gnome soldier artifact. Oh. We're not going to cascade into anything. Oh no! Might cascade into with not thingy bauble. Okay, that's good. That is good. Okay, I can equip that to you. If I try and bring that back, it will just die straight away because I can't put counters on it. I've just done my pen. Yeah, they don't have any zombies, so I can't exile one of them. So I'm going to attack with both of these, 2 attackers, and I'm going to tap the Nazgul. What are they doing to it? They're giving it indestructible and hexproof. Okay. Well, yeah, they can either kill one of. They can kill Tidus. Okay, fine. These cheats come back. Yeah. mean, they're sacrificing their one Nazgul, which is fine. And I will bring him back to the battlefield with Phoenix down. Fine. I'm going to get a nice 11 life. That's great. And I'm going to decline that. But they'd be able to sacrifice something to make it -1/-1. Now that's going to be a problem. Have they seen that, or are they just more interested in attacking? Probably. Hopefully. That's my hope right now. That's my big hope. Because sacrifice, Shambling Ghast, Birds of Paradise. They're going to take a land. Still in good shape, even though I've got a lot more life. It's the milling as well. I really hate mill. No green card, no green or black or any other colour, but shitty blue should have. Junus, do you have a Discord server of sorts? Yes. I have a Discord. It's attached to YouTube, and I think I've attached it to Twitch. So yeah, come and join, please. Come and share your decks. If it's not on Twitch, because I'm looking currently at a dashboard, so I'm not seeing where you're commenting on, whether it's from YouTube or Twitch. If it's not attached to Twitch, let me know, and I'll attach it at the end of this stream. I was talking about this earlier, so I've had Discord for years, and it had, but I haven't used it in ages. So it unfortunately had sort of deactivated, which was a bit of a pain in the butt. But yeah, it's active now. So I'm thinking of adding my decks a couple of days before the streams, and then we can put your own decks on there. Any suggestions you want. I'm thinking of other rewards and stuff for the future, but I'm not really sure. I'm still trying to figure out how it works. So yeah, also looking for mods on it as well, if anybody would be interested in doing that. Not that we'll have many people join, but you never know. Okay, let's play you. That's going to give us another gnome, and we're going to do that. I'm going to play blue and play you. When she attacks, not an artifact, unfortunately. And I'm going to attack for 10. So they're going to block it. Tiny bones, I imagine. Okay. Their attacking now is going to be an issue, because anything they attack with will die. And I will sacrifice 4 tiny bones. I need something else to play. So when you cast an artifact or creature spell, so I need another artifact or creature, but knowing my luck is going to be a land. And they can kill Tidus again, unfortunately. Which they will do, and they will keep doing. And that's okay, because then that gives me the creature to play. So they're sort of helping me, in a way, by doing this route. The YouTube link has expired. Oh. Okay. After this stream, which is after this game, unfortunately, because I haven't got any more time for today, I will add it again and do that. So give me 5 minutes after the stream ends, and I will re-add it. Okay. What are you going to do? You're going to attack in? No, I don't think they are. I don't think they are. We're going to attempts, they gain a land. I'm also going to be able to shuffle everything back into my library, and I will gain. I mean, what's in there? Oh, I know. It's not too bad, but they're going to add more stuff. So I'm going to play Blitzball. That's going to get me another. That will be 11. That will be then 3 11 11s. Oh, okay, 2 10 10s. Yes, my Discord is. In fact, you know what? I might be able to just show you after the stream. I'm just thinking. My Discord is in around plays. All one word, capital I, capital R, capital P. I think if you can search that way, I'm not sure. You're not having anything, so I'm going to block with this because you're not having access to my graveyard. No way. And I wasn't looking, so I don't even know what they did. Okay. You're not having access to any of my graveyard. No thanks. Fine. That's dead. That taps. Resolve. If only I had Swiftfoot Boots out and was able to give Tidus haste, because then I can tap that, do that, resolve. That's fine. Resolve. My turn. What's in there? Oh. Okay. GG! That was a good win. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That's very good. Yes. Discord. Let me go on to... You know what? I'll do it after the stream, because otherwise you'll just be sitting here watching me trying to figure it out. And the first card we got was some gems. No. Yeah, some gems. Oh. I've never had that before. That's cool, I guess. Thank you. Thank you for the gems. Yeah, so unfortunately that's all the time I've got for today. Thank you ever so much for joining. There's quite a few of you, and thank you again for commenting and sharing your ideas and stuff. It's been great. Yeah, I love this game and I love the community. So Magic players are alright by me, although they can be a bit moody on Reddit. And they really, on Magic the Gathering Arena Reddit, they really downvote everything, and I really don't know why. Even when you just ask a question, or you say something you're not sure about, and you say something, or you've got something slightly wrong, next thing you know, you've got like 30 downvotes, and you're like, oh, I just misunderstood what that card did. Oh, my bad. You know, it's a bit mean. But anyway, that's my gripe about Reddit. Although Reddit can be a bit of a trash fire sometimes, anyway. Yes, so which I'm also on Reddit, so as Demonic Teapot, capital D, capital T. So you can also follow me on there, and we can link up on there as well. So as soon as this stream's over, I'll add my Discord to both Twitch and to YouTube. Make sure that they're up and running. I'm next streaming on Friday at 11 AM, and that's with I'll do a quick view. That's with this guy, which I can't remember his name now for the life of me. It's gone because I'm thinking about 5 different things. Kuja, and that's all you've seen of that deck for now. But I will add it to Discord a couple of days before, so if you've got any ideas, and if there's anything you want to see me play, I'm kind of rolling through Final Fantasy at the minute, but I'll happily play anything. I'll play anything. I'm not fussed. It doesn't have to be Final Fantasy. I just, because it's what's trending at the minute, I guess. So yeah, so thank you very much. New video dropping tomorrow of highlights of Monday's stream of Y'shtola, so check that out. A video of the highlights from the Twitch stream before that dropped last night. Well, as I was viewing it, I do waffle on a lot, so sorry about that. But yeah, until the next time, have fun. Hope it doesn't get too hot. Love you all. See you later. Bye, 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 bye.